movements of funds, and that's just movement from the revenue code into the expenditure line items that's budgeted for. And then the other are just moving in between line items. There is no new money in 1.1. It's already money that's in the budget. It's just moving it from one line to another line for year-end cleanup purposes. There were lots of changes this year where they moved from this position to that position. And then 143 has several. They bought, they're in the process of buying a bunch of equipment. That's the biggest chunk of that you'll see in there. And then transportation has a few. Most of that is also between lines except for one amount, and that's $2,000. Questions about those?
Any questions, board, about, seems to be fairly standard stuff. We do this each year, our budget amendments.
So moved.
Second.
Motion, Mr. McDaniel, second, Mr. Campbell, to approve the year-end budget amendment. 1. Yes. 2, 3.
Yes.
4. Yes. 5.
Yes.
6.
Yes.
7.
Yes.
Motion carried. Under 4, approval of the 2024-25 school budget.
Main item for which we are here tonight is, this will be our 4th meeting, counting a couple of work sessions and 2 board meetings, in hopes of approving the prepared budget. Tonight, we actually have 2 iterations of that. The things that are contained in it are listed here. I think, we'll probably go
We
down
will
here one by one.
approve each one of these new items one by one.
Just a quick recap, because we've been through this in our budget workshops and in our other board meetings. The $1,670 for the salary increase for certified teacher employees. That is meeting with the state mandate by a few dollars over, actually. 3% increase for non-certified employees. The $500 Christmas or teacher appreciation bonus. $1,500 salary increase for elementary principals.
I got to ask a question on that.
Yes, sir.
Is that good enough for you?
Which one?
The 15.
I would prefer it to be a little bit more than initially when I said 3,000, Dennis Ray. We didn't have assistant principals included in the $1,670 raise. Am I saying that correctly, Megan?
We only had the ones that are teaching assistant principals. There's 2 elementary schools at the moment that have assistant principals that are not considered teaching assistants.
Do our elementary principals get the $1,670?
No.
Then no, I prefer.
Oh, yes, I did. Sorry. I'm sorry. Yes.
I was thinking it did, and that's why I went with that.
They did. So originally they weren't going to get the $1,670 because that's not part of the $495,000 that was restricted. But there was enough funding that we had that we could also give them the $1,670 as a separate amount.
My preference would be a flat 3,000, but the way the budget's drawn up, they do get the 1,500 plus the 1,670. Originally, I asked for 3,000, thinking they were not given a raise also. So their total will be 31,770. So I'm good with that. Now, I don't vote though, Dennis Ray. I don't get a vote. I just get an opinion. So yeah. 3,000 salary increase for nurses. We've discussed the maintenance also 3,000 on their pay schedule. Megan has put in our budget. We would love to be able to hire the maintenance HVAC certified person. The 75,000 increase on it's called coaching supplements. It actually involves everything from cheerleading to annual to yearbook. Our supplement schedule. It's called a coaching supplement schedule, but it includes everything. An increase of 75,000 there to fund those middle school sports that don't have assistant coaches and other things at this point, and also to rearrange the pool. The base would stay the same for, say, a football assistant at $4,500, but the pool, it would create a pool where the head coach could divvy it out according to responsibilities, but the base pay would remain the same. And then 200,000 from growth to the transportation fund. after communication today with our mayor and finance director, we have drawn up, if you look at the revenue side of it, there's two different budgets. The one before you tonight involves us keeping all the growth above 5 million, as long as we allocate 200,000 of that for transportation. Obviously, the county commission has the say on this, and they'll meet sometime next week. But tonight, the budget before us to pass would be the 200,000 of that 400 that's over. It's projected that we're going to receive about 400,000 in growth above the 5 million budget revenue. So in this, there is 200,000 applied to transportation. We've talked about our transportation needs. This will allow us to buy a couple of used buses with a lot of mileage and a lot of years left on them. And then we keep the $200,000 in growth.
So basically the only difference between it and last time is that instead of the 200,000 staying in the general education portion, we're moving into transportation, correct? That's how we were doing some adjusting last time. Am I right on that?
So last time, no, the adjustment was that property tax was decreasing from 800,000 to 600,000, and then sales tax budget would increase to 5.2 million. Right now, your property tax and sales tax are staying at 800,000 and 5 million.
That's not the number that you got. That's not what you got in here. On page 1.
Okay.
You still got it.
Sorry, it goes down to 600,000.
So we moved it. So
That property tax.
maintenance of efforts stays.
Still, that, yes.
It still stays the same. Maintenance of efforts not adjusted.
I have
We're
changed
just
the
made a
numbers.
move from general to over transportation.
Yes.
That's what we did. Okay.
And we did that same thing, if I remember, last year, Daniel, didn't we? Wasn't that correct?
We moved 300,000.
We moved 300,000.
For transportation last year, 200,000 for transportation this year. Okay.
Are we picking up the tab?
No.
Maintenance of efforts staying the same.
I know, are we picking up the tab on transportation?
Yes, for this year, yes, sir. But it comes from growth. It comes from the growth part, above the 5 million. It's earmarked for that, 200,000 of it is, instead of general purpose.
Where's the other 200,000?
It would remain in,
They projected 400,000 on
it would remain
it. So
with
it
us.
remains with county or us?
No. Or unless they change it, it's all according to what the sales tax formula does. Currently, it'll remain with us.
Currently, with what we've got to work
Under the
with,
current formula.
unless the county commission changes it, that 200,000 would stay in our general purpose fund, and 200,000 would go to our transportation fund.
One little bitty clarification. We got listed 3% salary increase for non-certified, and you've got a monetary amount, 3,000 nurse employees, 3,000 for maintenance employees, and the 48,000 to hire. Well, that is a certified, so forget that. But the $3,000 for non-certified, does that overlap?
Do they get the
3,000 plus the
Yes.
3%?
Yeah, this would be a bump in their salary schedule.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a pretty good bump.
That's mine, but I wanted to make sure.
So what we talked about for bus drivers, none of that's listed out here, secretary salary increases on bus
The
drivers.
cafeteria.
So I apologize for that. That's on me, not Mary or Bethany. There was $1,000 per bus that I had on last week's. And I've got it on my notes, and I apologize, Bethany, I didn't get that to you. There was $1,000 bus maintenance fee per route to owner operators. That was in my budget, and I failed to get that up there.
Is that going to be in the copy we signed and present?
So, does it really mean not all non-certified then?
Can we clarify that? So it's non-certified, and that is the bus drivers as well. That does not include the cafeteria. The cafeteria is excluded from the 3%. I calculated an adjustment plus a 1%. They're all at least getting 1% plus this major adjustment that I went through done to get their pay rates back even. So
To get the hourly rates correct.
yeah, so they're getting can't tell you exactly, each person is very different.
It's figured.
Yes.
Some of us sent our employees, some of our 8-hour employees, when we were giving them flat sums, it adjusted some of those per hour rates, all crazy lot, where people were not equal. Does that make sense?
No.
Well, it didn't make sense to me either, Dennis, right, that,
Some of our cafeterias still are, and some are 8.
And some are 6, and some are 4, and some are 6.5.
and we cannot figure out how to
That's
that.
what, yeah.
That's why Megan's making this adjustment to clarify. That's why I'm
Let's try to
trying
get a balance out there, that way
You
we
got
hire
it covered
somebody,
right there.
and, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
But they are excluded from just the flat 3%
Yes.
in our calculation.
So the uncertified teachers, do they make the same rate of pay, the uncertified? So,
No, they start, roughly 24 up to, it could be much higher if they're like a bookkeeper, bonded bookkeeper, maybe in the upper 30s. But they range, they do not have a flat rate.
so
It's
they'll be,
depend on their entry level,
They're employees too.
their years of service, and the levels. They can get up to 4 levels, but there's a pay schedule for them, different than the one for the teachers. I may not be saying that well. Maybe you would add some clarity to that.
You're talking about the non-certified positions, right?
yes.
It's not actually teachers, it's
Right.
paras, all
Parapros.
that.
Clerical.
Yeah, so they each have their own salary schedule. So like maintenance has its own little salary schedule. The nurses have their own little salary schedule. The paraprofessionals have their own.
Bookkeepers.
And so forth. It's just like they each
So
have their
each
own.
group has the same pay schedule?
Yes.
Yeah, inside that group, yes.
Okay.
Yes, inside that.
But they all fall under non-certified because they're not certified educators.
Right.
That's why they're all kind of lumped in there, except that's why I was making clarification that it does not include the.
And roughly, over our entire system, the people doing the same job at different schools make the same amount.
This is one of the things the board asked for. Y'all have, over the last 2 years, counting this year, and wanted to make sure that the non-certified people were taken care of. So Megan went back and refigured and raised it another 0.5% to raise their pay for next year. And I don't know how, Tommy, we need to do it in terms of
I ain't there.
the $1,000 per bus, you know.
We'll get there, just like it was, I fell in line at the bottom of
Okay. These are the things we've talked about over the past 4 meetings, counting our 2 work sessions and now 2 meetings. I don't think there's anything new to say except for the revenue talk. About 200,000 going to transportation, and the other 200,000 staying in the general fund.
Do we have a template, I guess would be a good word, for the coaching supplement pool? Or is that strictly at principal discretion?
No, it's a template. The only thing that's at discretion is at the discretion of the head football coach. For instance, if he were to name a person, his offensive coordinator, they would have a base of 4,500. Then if they're special teams coordinator, they get an extra 1,000,
Right.
like that. And then he can divide up the field maintenance supplement amongst his other coaches. The main part of this comes from the new allocation. 41% of it goes to elementary coaches. Something we've underfunded or not funded on some of them.
Hey, are you satisfied with this motion?
Yes, I am.
Mr. Chairman, you got to have a motion. But we need to do each individual line item. Yes, sir. So one of the first one is 1670 salary increase for all certified teacher employees. Did I hear a motion? I'm not making it.
I will.
Motion Mr. Campbell, second by Mr. Walker to approve the 1670 for salary employees. 1, yes. 2, 3,
Yes.
4, yes. 5,
Yes.
6,
Yes.
7.
Yes.
Motion carried. 3% for salary increase for all non-certified employees. Need a motion in a second.
Make that motion.
Second.
Motion Mr. Harrington, second from Mr. Camper to approve the 3% salary increase for non-certified
And we're
employees.
saying that is excluding the cafeteria, right? Yes.
And that needs to be worded that way.
1, yes. 2, 3,
Yes.
4, yes. 5,
Yes.
6,
Yes.
7,
Yes.
motion carried. $500 Christmas or teacher appreciation bonus. I'll make that motion. Motion Mr. McDaniel. I'll second.
Everybody's patient.
1, yes. 2, 3,
Yes.
4, yes. 5,
Yes.
6,
Yes.
7,
Yes.
motion carried. The $1,500 for salary increase for elementary principal supplement.
I'll make a motion to approve that.
Second. Motion Mr. Lewis, second by Mr. McDaniel to approve the 1,500 salary increase for elementary principals. 1, yes. 2, 3,
Yes.
4, yes. 5,
Yes.
6,
Yes.
7,
Yes.
motion carried. The $3,000 increase for nurse employees.
Make that motion.
Second.
Second by Mr. Campbell to approve the $3,000 increase for nurse employees. 1, yes. 2, 3,
Yes.
4, yes. 5,
Yes.
6,
Yes.
7,
Yes.
motion carried. Next item is $3,000 increase for maintenance employees.
I'll make that motion.
Mr. Walker, Mr. McDaniel to approve the $3,000 salary increase for maintenance employees. 1, yes. 2, 3,
Yes.
4, yes. 5,
Yes.
6,
Yes.
7,
Yes.
motion carried. All right, next we have a $48,000, this is a new position for the HVAC certified position. So moved.
Second.
Motion Mr. McDaniel, second Mr. Walker for the $48,000 to create a new position for HVAC. 1, yes. 2, 3,
Yes.
4, yes. 5,
Yes.
6,
Yes.
7.
Yes.
Motion carried. All right, $75,000 for the coaching supplement pool, which includes all your extras, cheerleading and everything.
So moved.
Second.
Motion Mr. Camper, second by Mr. Lewis to approve the $75,000 supplement pool. 1, yes. 2, 3,
Yes.
4, yes. 5,
Yes.
6,
Yes.
7, motion
Yes.
carried. The $200,000 growth to go to the transportation fund.
I'll make that motion to approve that.
Motion Mr. Lewis,
I'll second.
second from Mr. Campbell. This is $200,000 growth to the transportation fund. 1, no. 2, 3,
Yes.
4, yes. 5,
Yes.
6,
Yes.
7, motion carried. All right, next we have the $1,000 maintenance fee to the contracted bus routes. Did I say that right? All right. So moved. Mr. McDaniel,
Second.
second by Mr. Campbell. 1, yes. 2, 3,
Yes.
4, yes. 5,
Yes.
6,
Yes.
7,
Yes.
motion carried. All right, now I need a motion to approve the 24-25 school budget in totality. So moved. What?
Yeah, for the cafeteria, 1% plus.
Oh, we only add that to it. I will. Is that?
Plus an adjustment, I don't have a, or that in here.
Plus.
You want to put in salary adjustments for the cafeteria employees?
Plus a 1%.
1% increase plus salary adjustment.
Salary adjustment
That's
plus
fine.
That's a new one.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Campbell, second by Mr. Lewis. 1, yes. 2, 3,
Yes.
4, yes. 5,
Yes.
6,
Yes.
7,
Yes.
motion carried. that everything? Now we need to have a motion to approve the budget total. We have a motion to approve the budget total. Do we have a second?
Second.
Mr. Kent. All right, this is, we're voting on to approve the budget in total. 1, yes, 2, 3,
Yes.
4, yes, 5,
Yes.
6,
Yes.
7.
Yes.
Motion carried. Mr. Beasley, do you have any comments?
About the budget or closing comments?
But, yes, whatever closing comments.
All right. It feels good to actually have a vote and to have something to send on to the county commission and let them take it under advisement and consent. I will say this about the money aspects part of this job. It's not my favorite part. Today, I was able to name a principal for next year for Lexington High School, Mr. Brandon Brady. I think he's going to do an outstanding job. What really matters to me, this will be my closing comments, Tommy, is the people that this money goes toward. The maintenance people that fix our schools, the nurses that bandage up our kids, the janitors that clean and keep the buildings looking good, our parapros, our secretarial staff and bookkeepers, 600 people, and then our teachers and principals and leaders and coaches, 600 people and bus drivers that it takes to run our school system. Our human beings are the most important part of what we do, and we can't pay them enough. And I wish it were more, but I thank God for them, and I'm proud we have a budget to send on to the county commission. Thank you, Board.
The public comment section is not on here, but we'll now open the floor to public comments.
Mr. Beecham,
Yes,
I want to make sure I heard you correctly. When you were discussing the sales tax growth, I know you guys voted to move $200,000 into transportation. Are you looking at, is the other $200,000 of anticipated sales tax growth brought into your general fund budget?
yes, sir.
Okay, so y'all are anticipating getting the full $400,000.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's what I had. Thank you.
Any other comments?
Of course, every bit of that is just anticipated. Current economic state, we don't know if there'll be any growth at all.
We adjourn.
It's first 3. We got to sign it.
Okay.
We can do that. Mr. Camper has motion to adjourn. Second. And second, Mr. McDaniel to adjourn. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, like sign. Motion carried. This is official.
We gotta sign a budget for you.